Oh,
It looks like we are live.
we are
So
live.
welcome everybody. Welcome Dark Side of Humanity. Let's tell everyone your real human name.
Well, my name's Mandi Jordan.
Hi, Mandi Jordan.
Hi.
So Mandi and I met a while back. We were co-workers at one point, and she is an amazing tech chick. Has a YouTube channel all about horror. So if you write horror, this show's going to be for you. And she's quite the established runner as well. So where shall we start? Oh, let's I don't know, let's start with your shirt. Tell us about your shirt.
Oh, this says The Cannibal, and it has Jeffrey Dahmer on the front of it, his mugshot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that is all about your
That's all you
channel. So Mandi has a YouTube channel and a website called The Dark Side of Humanity. You won't find her name or her face on those places because it looks kind of professional. It's all pro, like keeping the human side out of humanity because she's focusing on the dark side. I don't know.
Yes.
So if you're writing if you're writing a horror book, you can visit her website or watch her YouTube videos and get some good research from actual. Yeah, give us the rundown. Actual like murder stories and stuff, right?
Yes, I do. I'll analyze cases. I get all the court documents and stuff, and I'm just a nerd for the crime. So there's a lot of good information, like triple checked on my sources on the site. So if you're on there, you just know that you're getting good data.
Awesome.
And sometimes I like to write articles in a witty, like
tongue in cheek.
Tone. Yeah. And that's just because murderers are just not the nicest people. But yeah, and then there's like really pro lineup ones that analyze the whole case and did lots of psychology stuff as well. Like the mind.
See, that's good for all you horror lovers out there, or if you have an antagonist who's like evil, even if you're not writing horror per se, you can get into the psyche.
Yep. I have a whole section called the psyche.
Oh, yeah. I actually have it pulled up. I'm not technically going to share the screen or anything. So we have featured cultish tendencies, she killers, cannibals, occult, psyche, dark history, diabolical duos, and psycho and sex. So all kinds of weirdos on there.
Yeah.
All monsters are human. You know what, though? You could turn that around and say all humans are monsters. We are, at least.
Yes.
At some.
I know. It took me a while.
Even if it's just a sliver, every once in a while, the monster comes out, right?
It is true.
I mean, anyone who has kids knows that, right?
Yeah.
So we were talking before we came on live here, and something happened recently in your personal life. You got a phone call.
Yeah, I got a phone call from my father, and he said, "Mandi, I have some really bad news." And I thought, look, maybe my mom has pneumonia because she was getting over a cold or something. And that's literally what I said. Like, does my mom have pneumonia? He said, no, Aaron's dead. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
And Aaron is your ex-husband, right?
Well, ex-boyfriend, the father of my son.
Ex.
Just ex. We never married that one.
X.
Yeah.
Quadruple X.
Yeah. And I felt no sadness at all. And so
that happened in like the last few weeks, and you're like,
it happened 3 days ago.
See?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then all of a sudden I'm in courts for my kid. Oh, yeah. It's just so much. But this huge weight came off my shoulders. Like this huge, like I don't have to be afraid of him anymore.
Yeah. Do you think, like, would you ever incorporate like your own personal life onto your blog?
I actually, I used to have like a Mandi Martyr. My pen name is Mandi Martyr. So, yeah, I had a blog on that, and then I just took it down because I didn't want two blogs. But maybe I should just put it on the dark side of humanity. Like I have some crazy stories. Yeah.
Yeah, just put it
About
as a section. Yeah. I think that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can include that story on there too.
Yes. I have many good stories. Oh my goodness.
So many good stories. We've got tattoos and parrots.
Yeah, we're just gonna let them hang out.
What bird is it?
Oh, conure.
A conure.
Yeah.
Is that a parrot? Is that a type of parrot?
Yeah, it's a mini parrot. They're related to the macaw.
Oh.
So.
I know. You love your birdies.
I do. I'm a bird lady.
Okay, so what can we share with our listeners today and our viewers that could give them some hope and inspiration and ideas? Let's start with the writing front. I don't know. What if somebody did? We do have a lot of runners that don't technically write fiction or novels, and they just do write blogs. So if you were to give someone some tips and advice about beefing up their blog, maybe.
Yeah. I write really long content, and not everyone likes to read as much as we do. And so I have to constantly remind myself to make the good, like 2,000 word posts that are quick and easy bites of information, like just why do people like to eat other people? Like silly headlines like that. They're not silly. It's real life stuff. And instead of writing, like some of my articles, they'll say it takes 30 minutes to read. And I'm like, but I love writing everything. So I would definitely consider, like I have the opposite problem. Usually people only want to write the short ones. So definitely, and write every day. I write every single day on my phone. I have the markdown.
Publish every day?
Almost. I'm just starting actually this week. I started doing it. I have probably like 200 some articles that I have written and I have not posted yet. So I'm bad Mandi.
You need to hire a VA.
There's so many articles, and that's my problem. Like I'm just like a siphon for information. I get an idea and I have to write it, and then I get another idea. I have to write it. So now I do use Markdown, and I got a cool app on my computer where I can just type the whole article in Markdown, and it'll publish to WordPress.
Tell me more about Markdown. I've never heard of that one.
Oh, it's like coding for, you put like a hashtag in front of the H1 title, the header. You can just type like that and format it as you go.
Oh, okay. For the tech savvy people.
Yeah, I use MWeb app, and it's so great. Like it made my writing just a lot nicer and cleaner. Get your headings all lined up. But I hate publishing on WordPress, like going online to do it because it's slow. And you'll accidentally delete a whole block, and you're like, ugh. And so,
right. So instead of writing it in WordPress, like write it ahead of time.
Yeah, it's MWeb. You can just write your article, format it all beautifully, upload your photos to it, just a gorgeous post, right? And publish it to WordPress without having to be online, or on WordPress, because the block editor could be a real pain on there.
Yeah. WordPress is good. It is. And there's 2 different versions of WordPress, but I currently don't have it anymore just because of my websites and all that. But I've worked with it a lot. It can be intense if you don't already know it.
Yes. Yeah. There's learning.
It's good.
It's so good.
It's considered the best in the blogging world.
Yeah. And New Yorker magazine uses WordPress. Like all the big news blogging sites, they use it.
Oh yeah, and the company we worked for had WordPress in the background, didn't it? Didn't we offer that?
Oh yeah.
Or did it not?
Oh wait.
Maybe Maybe not.
No,
I don't think it matters. They had their own thing, didn't they?
Yeah, they had their own thing, but it was like WordPress.
Yeah, similar. But the thing with WordPress, if you're going to do a blog, you have to make sure it looks good, and you have to keep up with everything, and don't bog it down with the add-ons. What's the add-ons called?
All the plugins.
Plugins, yeah, that's the word.
Yep.
Yeah, because if you do like a couple plugins might be okay, but you don't want to like bog it down.
Yeah, and it depends on your server. Like I don't run mine off of WordPress. I use Cloudflare and Rocket.net, and pay $30 a month, and you got a site that is flying, and you can really. I think I have thousands and thousands of articles compiled in the back end of it, and I tried building a site that was on the WordPress server. It was so slow, and I was losing my mind. I learned that I could move my WordPress to anywhere that I wanted, and that helped a lot. You don't have to be on Bluehost and all that. Don't use Bluehost.
Yeah. And so the Markdown, is that what it was called? Is that what you called it? Markdown. So if you're on that, like you're on your phone, you just have your article and you're writing it and everything, you can hit publish and it'll publish straight to your blog.
Yes. And you can have it all formatted. And so that's helped me just like before bed, if I'm laying in bed and I can't sleep, I just write articles and then I stay up all night writing on my phone. And it's super handy because a lot of my reference photos are in the Photos app, and you just upload it and it tags everything for you. And it's so fast and efficient. Like, yeah, I'm so happy that I discovered this recently.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's like instead of just writing something and having it sit in your notes, you can write it in the program and publish it. That's been my big hurdle.
So it integrates, like, like they have integrations set up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's
you don't have to use Zapier, none of that.
No.
Okay.
Nope. It just you log in to your WordPress account and it just connects it all, and it's like bam.
Do you think it would integrate with other platforms besides WordPress?
Oh yes, it does.
Like Feedly?
Maybe? Yeah, it'll integrate with anything.
Huh.
Yeah, you can do custom integrations and all that. I'll send it to you afterwards, and you'll love it. I just love that I can be on my phone or just chilling anywhere.
So when did you begin your fascination with the dark side of humanity?
Well, when I moved to Canada in 2022, I needed a little project, and I had just got retired from tattooing, and I thought to myself, like, what did I want to be really instead of a tattoo artist? I wanted to be a forensic scientist, but I am horrible at chemistry. It didn't go good at school. I dissected a cadaver, got an A+ in that, in anatomy, all that stuff, but the chemistry side was not my jam. And so, anyways, because my dad told me, he's like, he's like, you really, really wanted to be a forensic scientist. You should just start a crime blog just to get the investigator out of you.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a great idea. And plus, I just finished college for advanced web design. So I was like, you got to use it or you're going to lose it. Right. So I wanted to make sure, after the education I paid for, I would remember or utilize it. Right. And that's how it all came to. And I read true crime all the time and watch the TV shows. And I was like,
okay, let's do this. How many TV shows can we come up with? I can list a few, just a few. Although, then again, I maybe not can. Me and my husband, we didn't watch the true crime. We watched all the other shows.
Yeah.
So I can list some of those, like CSI.
Yep.
Bones. NCIS.
Yep.
Dexter, is that one?
Sure is.
Okay. Yeah. I'm coming up short. Oh, wait.
Criminal Minds.
Yes, Criminal Minds. Uh-huh.
That one's good because it's based off of real murders.
And Bones is based off of an actual forensic anthropologist.
Yes. My parents love that one.
Yeah, that was my favorite. Of course, I liked it because of the romance.
Yeah, I know. That's what always throws me off. I'm like, oh, just stick to the program.
I have to have the romance, the subplot.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, man. Well, that's so cool. So tell us about running. When was the last time you ran? Because I know you're like, at one point, you're like, I'm done running. I can't do it anymore. And you were kind of sad, but.
Yes. I used to run, I used to live on San Juan Island in Washington, and I used to run laps around the island, and that was in 2017. I used to run every day. It was so nice because, you're just on a little island and you can just jog around.
Okay, cool.
But yeah,
how close? Side tangent. How close is what's it called? Did you say
San Juan Island?
San Juan Island. How close is that to Tacoma?
You just jump on the ferry to it's actually not that far, like an hour ferry ride, and then you go south about 2 hours once you hit the land.
My grandma used to live in Tacoma, but
nice.
Side tangent over. 2017, and then, but you had been running since like you were a teenager.
Yes, I started. It's a funny story. I was running in the backyard, sprinting when I was like 9 years old, and my neighbor, Coach Wade Wilson, he was the coach for the high school, and he contacted my dad, and he goes, "Your daughter is going to be an athlete." And come to find out, I do have that athlete gene where you run faster. The one that like rich families, they'll test their kids for to see if they have the athlete gene. I do have it.
What? I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it means that I can. My muscles are a little bit. They've got more. What's it called? Like
ass twitch? Is that it?
Yeah. They got the more ass the twitches in it, but. That always blew my mind when I found that out. I was like, man, so like my dream to be an Olympian wasn't too far off. But they test people, especially in Russia and all that, they test people for that gene specifically and then put them in crazy training right out the gate. So anyways, he asked my dad if he could start coaching me. And I could coach with the high school when I was in elementary school. So I would go watch, learn, and then I got put into Junior Olympics when I was like 14, but I started training at 9 and year round too. I got obsessed with it.
Is mostly track and field or like long distance?
I did a little bit of long distance. Well, a mile is about as much as I do, but I jog a lot, right? Yeah. And do tons of crazy sprinting stuff. But that's actually how it started. And believe it or not, my house was 10 minutes away from a track. So I grew up right next to the track, and I could go hang out with Coach Wilson whenever I needed. And he also was my history teacher. And it was just super cool that, he just saw it in me. He was like that coach that saw the kid point basketball in their backyard. Like, that's the one. And so then I was undefeated in long jump, triple jump, 400-meter dash. That's the sprinting the one lap. And I have records. Huh?
In the whole state?
The state, Oregon, Washington, Idaho. There's records that still have not been broken. And they're probably like 25 years old. I always go and check every once in a while, like, is any of these damn kids beat me yet?
You should be famous. You should be paid millions for breaking these records. Like,
I wish I could give up on my dream, but
people say being an athlete pays.
I know.
I guess you have to be a football player.
The best experience I had out of the whole thing is my parents paid for an Olympian camp where I stayed there for about 2 weeks, and it was in I think Boise, Idaho, or something. And Carl Lewis trained me, Jackie Joyner Kersey, the famous sprinter, and like several others. I can't remember their names, but they weren't on Wheaties boxes, so I didn't remember the names very good. But they were Olympians, and I learned so much. It was like the coolest thing ever. And that's when I got chosen to be in the USA track and field, because it was kind of like a camp to be trained and be scouted, come to find out.
Oh, okay.
Parents were throwing me out there to the
wolves.
To the wolves.
But you got scouted.
I got scouted. Yeah.
That's better than getting scalped.
His dad was like, hey, do you just want to go to a summer camp? I'm like, yeah, I'll go to summer camp. No, then guess what happened after that? I'm training year round more until I was 18, and I was trying to get into the 2000 Olympics, and I won 8th place nationally in the US, and so that made me get to Barcelona Olympic Stadium, where we were I was just trying to win to get to the actual pre-trials. There's so many races you have to do. Like, oh, if you win this track meet, you can go to this next one. It's like just like racing cars, right? There's always these all the tracks, and then there's the final track. But I did a humongous triple jump. It was probably like 38 feet 9 inches or something, and they said if I wouldn't have, that's where my hand landed. The actual jump was like 43, but when I landed in the pit, I pinched a nerve, and then I lost all my feeling from my waist down. And so I had jumped so far that when I leaned back, my hand was at 38, and that was a huge jump, let alone where my actual leg, and I couldn't get out of the sand pit. I was like, I couldn't feel anything. It was so sad, because I was supposed to go to Germany and France next, and they put me on an airplane back home and shipped me back home. And I was like, oh. But amazing experience. And after that, I was like, oh, I'll be too old for the Olympics in 2004. No, I wouldn't have been too old. I was only 17. But
you kind of gave up.
I kind of did, because it was all because Coach Wade was like, you're not going to be ready for the pre-trials with this injury. And he's like, you're not going to be ready in time. And plus, in order for me to win the pre-trials, I had to improve my jump by 6 inches, my current record. And he's like, with your injury, you're not going to be able to do that, because I was out of commission for like 2 months, and I had 4 months left. So.
Oh yeah.
And he's I don't want you to hurt yourself more. And he was actually, most coaches would be like, yeah, good, get it done. But I was in physical therapy doing all this stuff. And, so it's not that I really gave up. I wanted to do it, but everyone around me was like, no, you can't. You're going to really hurt yourself.
Right.
Now that I really think about it, no, I was going to go mow through that. I have ran with broken ribs. I have done everything.
I heard a story. This guy, he was a runner, not like competitive, but just he ran all the time, and he injured his knee. Like, I don't know, he was old. I mean, he is kind of old. I think he's still like in his 70s and still runs. Wow. But his knee never healed, but he kept running through it anyways. And they said like it wasn't the type of injury that could heal, and it wasn't gonna like be bad for him. So he basically ran through the pain until it no longer hurt. So now he can run and it doesn't hurt anymore, but it's not injuring anything any further. So he looked at all the stuff. I don't know all the minute details.
Well, that's interesting. That makes me want to go run and break it all in again.
Go for it, girl.
I have horrible shin splints. I have cracks in my bones from running so much. And when I start running, they all come back.
I mean, you could run slow just for fun. If it's fun. If it's not fun, don't even do it. Slow's
fun. I've learned to love it. Yeah, that's what I was doing on the island, and I just absolutely loved it. And, maybe Once the snow melts here, I'll go go for a jog. I did start walking, like speed walking, with the little.
There you go. See, that's good. See, my interview last week was a guy who had cancer, and he was in the hospital doing like trial treatments, and he was cured, but he would walk in the hospital, laps around the nurse's station 3 times a day. He still walked 3 miles a day with cancer.
That's great. Yeah.
Talk about inspirational.
I know.
Give us a few running tips. You learned from all the best. Like, what are some good tips?
My breathing and the posture. I wish we were outside. I would show you, but but with the breathing is like, especially long distance or anything, when you're running and you breathe in through your nose, not through your mouth, and then 2 breaths out when you're exhaling, when you're running, and it keeps the oxygen flowing through your muscles, and it helps so much. Like, that was one of the tricky Carl Lewis things I learned. I was like, breathing has so much to do with it, because if you're just like, you're not getting real like pure oxygen, and if you go through your nose, you're doing it right, and you get into a nice rhythm. Helped a lot. Oh, there you are. It froze a little bit. There you are.
Yeah, we did freeze for a second. I was like, is it me? Is it you? I don't know. Okay, so, I'm sitting here practicing, but when you're running, like, you don't want to take the time to close your mouth. But just now at practicing, you can breathe through your nose without closing your mouth.
Yes, exactly. Yep. Yeah, it's I just closed my mouth because just to show, but yeah, it sounds weird, but once you start doing it, your stamina is longer, and it's just kind of meditative, because when it starts hurting, you don't want to keep going.
Be quiet. That's her bird's name, right? Yeah. Tell Knox to be quiet. No, practice again. Like, show us, like, and tell me the rhythm. Tell me the numbers, the rhythm.
Like, you get going, I have to move my arms, but yeah, just. Like, it's
okay. So is it a 3-2, a 3-3, a 2-2?
It depends on you. Like, I know when I'm like I'm running out of breath, I'll do longer, like 3. But it's kind of like a Zen breathing while you're running, only for like long distance and stuff. You don't want to be doing that. Well, I used to do it when I was sprinting as well, but it helped a lot. It just keeps you really focused, and it helps with stamina. Because have you ever like caught yourself running? You're just like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, that is, you're just wearing yourself out even more.
Right.
If you concentrate on your breathing and your form, like, don't make fists. Have nice relaxed hands. Don't cross them.
Right. Yep.
Don't want to do that. Like, sometimes it's just the basic stuff that makes such a difference. Whenever I see people running in my neighborhood, I'll notice them doing this, and I just want to pull the car over and be like, hey, stop it.
Are you okay? Is there a bear chasing you?
I know.
Are you trying to swim?
Or like, there's so many interesting ones. I'm not making, it's just, you'll feel so much better if you just keep them straight,
Or, okay, try this. Go to a marathon.
Yeah.
And just watch everyone running.
Exactly. You don't see any of this.
And you'll just have fun.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I was looking back at one of my older videos. And I was talking about my mantra. So I have like a little breathing mantra when I run, and you kind of get in your own little zone.
Yeah.
So like if I'm going kind of slow, I'll breathe in for 3 counts and then breathe out for 3 counts. If I'm going fast, it's like in for 2 and out for 2. So my normal, when I'm really in the zone, is I breathe in for 3, out for 2. And the words that go along with it is, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can do this.
See? Yeah.
And in that way, like,
it literally is the same thing.
Foot pattern too.
Yeah.
changes because like because it's 5, it's 3 in 3 and out 2. So every time the 5, it's like, yes, I can do this. And then the other time, instead of on the right foot, it's going to be the left foot. Yes, I can do this, you know? So it kind of changes that part up too.
Yeah, that's it. Because it depends on the speed and you just kind of get into a flow. But yeah.
So the trick you're saying,
I've never put any words to it besides like, I will not lose. I cannot lose. Oh man. I think I have so many gold medals and maybe like a couple silver. I used to always show it off to boys in school, like, oh, look what I got. It's like a huge shoebox of all the gold medals. I hate losing so bad.
Have you seen? Well, so I'll get back to that. The trick though for your advice is in through the nose and out through the mouth. That's like the main trick. Okay, got it.
And then and then combine it with yours, depending on your speed and what you naturally figure out your ins and your outs, but always breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So have you seen the classic kids book that was turned into a movie? If I can say it right, I'm pretty sure it's The Bridge to Terabithia.
No.
You should watch it, but only if you're in the mood for a sad movie. Okay. But the very beginning is what made me think, because the girl, they're like, what, 9, 10 years old or something. And she's new in town. She beat the boys in their foot race at like recess.
So, that's what I'm talking about.
And then she became besties with the next door neighbor who was a guy. And they made like an imaginary make-believe world across like in the woods and to get away from the bullies. And but yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good book.
I'll have to check that out. I like the premise.
Yeah. Well, we've chatted for over 30 minutes. I try to keep our chats around that time frame. Any final words you want to share that we didn't like touch on, or?
Yeah, I think we nailed everything, really. Yeah.
Awesome. So if anybody wants to reach out to Mandi and get more tips about blogging or crime stuff or running, is there a way to contact you on YouTube or on your website, or
yeah, there's
what's the best way to contact you?
You can contact me on my website. There's on the contact page, you can email me, or my email is darkhumanity666 gmail.com. Easy to remember. And then YouTube. I love chatting on there. I need to be more active. And you just go to Dark Humanity and click on any of those links. All of my profiles are on there. I got Facebook, Instagram, and I allow everyone to message me. I don't have it like all my settings set to don't talk to me. They used to be that way.
Okay, so one final question.
Yeah.
How many tattoos? Well, okay, a few questions. How many tattoos do you have?
I am not sure, but I consider this one now because it's all one. But I would definitely say I have been under the needle about 50 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are any of those tattoos anything related to writing or running? Do you have a pin, a feather pin, or shoe, anything?
I have things related to writing music. I'm a bass clef right here. I used to be a professional bass player, and so that was like my hand there. But and then I have an anarchy here. So I don't know if that counts as writing. It's very portable.
Well, we didn't even get into the music side of things. Yeah, so
I know.
band junkie all the way. If you want to talk about music, she'll be happy to. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to say good night and thank you so much for joining us. And until next time, I'm thinking of naming my interview series here starting line stories or pen and pavement. So if you want to vote, if you watch this and you get to the very end, we didn't scare you off.
Yeah.
Leave a comment. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment. Let me know. Pen and pavement or starting line stories, or give me a whole other suggestion. We'll take those two. Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Mandi. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.